Munoz.
Johnny?
You have to pick for her. Is this gonna be a sentencing?
We're gonna ask for a reset for a PSI and a sentence, and there's no application for probation, but since it's a big cap, I'd like a PSI if you don't mind.
All right, so I'm more than willing to do PSI, but if you would like, what we can do is I can reset it not so far off.
Yes,
And you can have chance to bring in witnesses, and then all I'll need is the criminal history, if y'all want to do it that way.
he wants to get this done quickly, so that'd be wonderful.
All right, so we'll bring it back quicker, because otherwise it will be a longer setting. Okay. All right, everyone, could you all not talk behind the court reporter? Just ask the deputy, they'll move you down there. Court reporter, hi. I can't see you around the computers, but are you okay with doing two cases at once? Okay, it's the same defendant. If not, just let me know. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 007361 and 2024 CR 007359, State versus Johnny Abel Munoz. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Adrian Pettis for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Munoz?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, have you received all of the discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Munoz, in each of the cause numbers, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, in the cause number ending in 6-1, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, the state's leading count 1 and 2 on count 2 and 3, and then we are proceeding otherwise.
All right, any objection to the waiver of count 1?
No, Your Honor.
And you're proceeding on the deadly weapon allegation
Yes, sir.
and the repeat offender allegation.
Yes, sir.
And then in the cause number ending in 5-9, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, the state's proceeding on count 1 and 2, and then we're waiting 3 and 4, and then otherwise proceeding as presented.
Any objection to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
And state you're proceeding on the deadly weapon allegation and also the repeat offender enhancement allegation?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Munoz, did you review the documents in each cause number entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Just one moment. All right, and the cause number ending in 6-1 and counts 1 and counts 2, you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. If the state is able to prove up the enhancement, your range of punishment will be anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And the cause number ending in 5-9, you're charged with aggravated assault against a public servant in both counts. If the state is able to prove up the repeat offender enhancement allegation, your range of punishment will be anywhere from 15 years to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
And each cause number, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand?
Yes.
By entering plea bargain agreements in each of these cause numbers, you are giving up those rights. Did you understand?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each of the cause number, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Munoz, in each of the cause numbers, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, on the one off the record, the one in ending 359, if y'all could just put in here the counts that you're proceeding on.
Yes, sir. All right.
And for that one, you all said you're proceeding on 1 and 2.
Yes, ma'am. I just initial that.
All right, we're back on the record. And cause number ending in 6-1. According to the agreement, the state is proceeding on counts 2 and 3. Your punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 40 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There are no applications. This is run concurrent with 2024 CR 007359. They're taking in consideration 2024 CR 007370 and 2024 CR 5164. Off the record for a moment, please. And then also in the cause number ending in 6-1, you're to agree that you've been previously convicted of a felony before for purposes of enhancement. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement under that cause number? Defense, is that the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And if I can have the other one back.
That's all.
Thank you. Right, and then in 5-9, according to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 1 and 2. Punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 40 years in the prison. You're to agree that you've been previously convicted of felony, 1 or more, for purposes of enhancement. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. There are no applications. This will run concurrent with 2024 CR 007361. The state will take in consideration 2024 CR 5164, 2024 CR 007370. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement and that cause number?
Yes, ma'am.
And each of the cause numbers, did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then in cause number 2024 CR 007361, how do you plead to count 2? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? And to count 3, how do you plead? And to the repeater enhancement allegation, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
And cause number 2024 CR 007359, how do you plead to count 1? How do you plead to count 2?
Guilty.
How do you plead to the repeat offender enhancement paragraph?
True.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
No objections.
All right, in each of the cause numbers, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering these pleas, what that means is that the state will present evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and judgments, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony at this phase. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right. And the cause number in 6-1, court will find there sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty of count 2 and count 3. The court will find the repeater offender enhancement allegation true based upon your plea of true and based upon states exhibits 1 and attachments. And the court will review cause number 5-9 for sufficiency. All right, this has 1,000 officers at the scene that are listed. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments and cause number 2024 CR 007359, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will find you guilty of count 1 and count 2. The court will find the enhancement true based upon your plea of true and based upon states exhibits 1 and attachments. All right, counsel, how much time do you need?
I'm thinking 2 weeks, Judge. We're gonna have. I would like ample opportunity to argue at sentencing. So I would think 2 weeks would be more than sufficient.
All right, Norma, if we recall this in 2 weeks, where would that put us? All right. All right, we'll bring you back on September 24th at 9 a.m. And state, if you'll just give me a criminal history.
Your Honor,
Yes.
do you mind terribly if we make that the 26th?
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you put it for the 26th? All right, we'll bring you back on September 26th. At that time, I will hear whatever evidence that is presented to me, and I'll base my decision on your sentence based upon, of course, the evidence that's already been presented to me and anything else. You understand? All right, do you have any questions about anything? All right, we'll see you back then.
All right, Johnny, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
And we keep it working like Uchi the boss. We tryna catch up like we hit us a fault. We gotta win, ain't taking no loss. 'Cause we in the